Hey, welcome everybody to Composer Reacts to Life 1 The Way You Act On by Adam Marshall. So Adam Marshall is a guy, this clip has been going viral where he just quit his job to be a rock star and announced it to his family Thanksgiving, but he happens to have type 1 diabetes, so it was a sort of a clashy interaction. His mom or whoever it is says, do you need that job back? Because you need insurance and all that sort of thing. So like I'm going to comment on the music, but probably any financial advice I give young Adam here probably goes for me too, and this is gonna be like me vicariously doing a critique of my life. I don't know. Through this, let's go.
There's everything to focus on, nothing to dream upon, something to come upon, life and the way you act on. Everything to focus on, something to dream upon, nothing to come upon, life and the way you act on. Job 9 to 5, you think you got it made. You gotta hurry and find your drive, you're just being played. You'll trap yourself if you don't see it, you'll waste a few decades.
Dude, I forgot I was supposed to be reacting to that. Okay, so we start off with that really weird and very processed guitar. I think it's a straight up acoustic, but you know, in any situation where the guitar is as processed as it is now, and this reminds me of Endors-toi by Kevin Parker / Tame Impala. I always thought in Endors-toi it was an electric. It took me a while to realize it was just a heavily flanged acoustic. Same thing could be possible here, as he has a bunch of stomp pedals. He could have some sort of acoustic simulator or something. You know, it wouldn't make much sense, but things don't have to make sense if you find a cool sound. I like the tone of that guitar. I think it's pretty cool, like how the bass comes in and sort of confirms that we're in a rocky rhythm. And I'm not the biggest fan of the mixing though, because when those vocals come in on the right side, they're a bit muffled. They're not loud enough to my taste, but I also hear less in my right ear than I do in my left ear, so a bit of bias here, but definitely not that much. I mean, I can tell that it's still not loud enough. You know, definitely a pretty solid tune so far, but I hope something more comes in the arrangement, because, well, the spatial choices that have been made definitely lend themselves to that. When you put sort of your string instruments on one side and the voice on another side, it would be sort of ways to not excite the audience even more with spatial choices here.
Go ahead and commit, or else you'll be betrayed. There's everything to focus on, nothing to dream upon, something to come upon, life and the way you act on. Everything to focus on, something to dream upon, nothing to come upon, life and the way you act on. You gotta chase your dreams, don't let the world shut you down. Life may not be as it seems, so go you crazy. Please just take this wisdom. It's everything to focus on, nothing to dream upon, something to come upon, life and the way you act on. Everything to focus on, something to dream upon.
Okay, I'm gonna go out on a limb here and say, please, Adam, give me something more. And I know you're not going to because the song's almost over. But I want something more, my guy. I want like some drums. I want a synth. I want you to make use of all those funky things that you got around this album cover here. You got a bunch of amps. You got the synth. You got the computer. A cool mic. I don't know. Give me something. I picked this song because it's the most popular one on the album. I don't know if that's sort of an algorithmic feat or just because people checked out the album just like I did and chose to listen to the most popular one. Probably not. There's a lot of views on this, but yeah, I mean. I want more, but there's this noodly guitar that I haven't talked about that seems to have well on it, and yeah, I'm saying noodly. I don't know if it's improvised, but it feels like something a more experienced musician would come in, and just make up on the spot. So like the fact that it repeats like that throughout the song, just some pentatonic ideas, not the worst, not the best. I like the lyrics. I like how you say, Adam, that you gotta stick it to the system. But again, this goes for me too. I don't think the way that you stick it to the system is by putting yourself in tough situations because you don't make money at all. I don't know, man. It's just like there's a way to stick it to the system, and you gotta be patient. Yeah, I mean, let's go for the ending here, but I hope for something here.
Nothing to come upon, life and the way you act on. You got one shot, one go. Don't waste your time there, trust me, I know. Oh, you wallow in despair, don't ever go there. Time moves pretty fast, don't waste your life away. You got to make it last, don't play this off as some cliche. It's everything to focus on, nothing to dream upon. Something to come upon, life and the way you act on. Everything to focus on, something to dream upon. Nothing to come upon, life and the way you act on.
Okay, so nothing happened. Nothing happened, but there were no further elements introduced. So that's rough because the song is 4.5 minutes long, and all the elements that are there in the last few seconds were there in the first few seconds. You can definitely pull that off, but you need to give, I don't know. I don't like saying those things like you need to do that or you should do that or you have to. There's no rules, but I'm telling you, in my personal taste, I would have enjoyed for something more to happen because I think Adam here has the main things down. I think this is a chill tune. I don't think it's a bad song. The melodies are okay. I take back what I said about it being an acoustic guitar. I think it's just the Fender you can see right here through the stomp pedals here. But yeah, I mean it's chill. I like the tone of the vocals. I have a friend that sounds just that way, and I've always really admired voices that sound like that. Where you don't have. We were talking recently about this with Moonshade Pool. I don't know when this video is gonna come out. But in Moonshade Pool, you had a lot of instances of Tom York sounding great without giving too much, without doing any sort of vocal acrobacies, I guess. And that works, you know. And again, you don't have to have crazy arrangements. You can be Bob Dylan and have great lyrics and a great melody, and you know, stick it to the system in 3 minutes and then make hundreds of millions. So what am I talking about, dude? I don't know. But just like, yeah, the mix isn't great, but it's not bad at all. Like the instruments are mostly balanced. I think maybe there's a case here of a mostly I don't know. You see that a lot, mostly instrumentist who's starting to sing and that sort of thing and write songs, and they don't like their voice just yet, so they maybe not even realize it, but they bury the voice so deep in the mix, and that's not a great idea here because there's only so many elements in the song, and you know the voice carries both a melody and lyrics, and you probably want people to pay attention to your lyrics if you just have a guitar, a bass, another sort of lead guitar, and your voice. I'm not gonna try to give grand life lessons to young artists because I'm too young for that and too inexperienced. But yeah, the reality is you need money somehow. I don't care how you manage, but you need money somehow. And well, the upside of this is like this is definitely somewhat viral. Like when you post a song like that, this is one of the only videos that are on Adam's YouTube. If it gets like 1,000 views, it's a miracle, because like when you have no subscribers on YouTube, there's nobody YouTube can really push your videos to. So the fact that this has so many views in such a short period of time is very encouraging. It's gonna get Adam a lot of exposure, but exposure isn't everything. So you know, my advice to you, Adam, though, is like keep doing it, because it's not bad at all, and you know, keep exploring. But I mean, you will see anyway. You'll have a ton of people saying those things to you, so I don't need to say any more. But yeah, really keep on with the music, but try to, like, I don't know, see the big picture or something. I said I wouldn't lecture you, but here I am. Man, I can't help it. It is what it is. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you next time.